Alright, so today we will be looking at Champion PewPew, going over who she is, what she does, why she was created, and what she has been relegated to now, which is shopping. If you've watched my streams at all, you'll see me shopping at Elzix like this, and I look for the pelts, and specifically I look for +6 to Hurricane pelt. And then if I see a pelt that I like, whether it's a +6 Hurricane or something else, then I buy it. And once I need money, she goes to her lower Kurast map, casts a Valkyrie at the armor stand to get a Great Halberd, and sell it for 25,000 gold. That's not the most efficient way of getting gold, but Great Halberd is a base that can be used for two things. One, it's for crafting. The greater crafted body armor in 1.07 is only on the Great Halberd. And the safety craft can get like well over 30, or maybe not well over, but like somewhere around 30 physical damage reduction if you get good rolls on it. And then with the 3 sockets, you can put 3 soul runes in it and get as much as like 54, I think, physical damage reduction. So yeah, and then the other thing that the Great Halberd is for is the Druid, the Hurricane Druid that I'll eventually be making. If I were to find a pre 1.10 Zod rune, then I would be willing to use that in a ethereal 3-socketed superior Great Halberd with 15% enhanced defense. And so I'm going to keep this rack in case I ever find a Zod rune, which is extremely unlikely, but so she's stuck on this map probably forever. Her main purpose now is shopping, and so for that reason she has lots of fast run walk equipment on so that she can move more quickly. To get Elzix to refresh his shop window, you have to leave town and then come back, and Elzix is the only vendor that I'm aware of who can sell pelts. Previously I did a video where I counted how many pelts were in a half hour, so that I could estimate how many hours it will take to find a +6 Hurricane pelt on average. And the answer is that on average I will find one pelt that does 3 elemental, 3 hurricane once every 150 hours of shopping. So it's a pretty significant time investment. I want 3 of them, and then once I have 3, I'll go to Larzuk. Be like, hey Larzuk, in 1.07, you're able to give too many sockets to magic items. Can you give me 3 sockets on one of these pelts, please? And I want to have 3 available so that I have better chances of getting one, and so that I don't simply settle for the first one that I get. If none of the +6 Hurricane pelts roll with 3 sockets, then I have some +5 Hurricane pelts that I would use instead. And then the idea is, +6 Hurricanes and then probably 3 Ist runes. And the hat would be a very good gear slot for the Hurricane Druid that I'll be making to run 1.14. Here are 2 examples of pelts that are not 6 Hurricane, but that were interesting enough for me to buy. So here's a +5 to Fury, which can get 3 sockets from Larzuk. And here's a +6 to Tornado with 1 Shockwave. And the Shockwave could be used in PvP versus Necromancers, apparently, with the Tornado. And then again, this can get 3 sockets. Larzuk could give it 1, 2, or 3. She also buys some hats that I don't care a whole lot about, and then some armors. Ancient Armors of the Whale with a nice prefix, which can get 4 sockets and then look like Jeweler's Archon Plate or Ancient Armors of the Whale. Very occasionally, she'll come look at Halbu and see if he has a nice Archon Plate for me, and he never does. So I'll go over her gear. The most interesting pieces first. The Valkyrie wing, the 1.07 and 1.08 Valkyrie wing that some of you will be used to from ages ago, with the 30% faster cast speed, 30% faster hit recovery, 30% faster run walk, and 30% increased attack speed. I use this only for the run walk. But yeah, this will probably be the most interesting item that she's wearing simply because of its historical significance in version 1.08. Here I have the 1.07 High Lord's Wrath, which is, it has 30 faster run walk on it, and that's the only reason she's wearing it. The 1.08 version, in addition to the run walk, does Deadly Strike based on character level. So the 1.07 and 1.08 versions of High Lord's Wrath are different, and the 1.08 version is better. Her armor is plus 45 run walk, 45% faster run walk, Trangul's armor, but because it's a medium armor, it does minus 5, so for a total of plus 40. So the all run walk in 1.07 is linear. There are no diminishing returns, so item fast run walk and skill fast run walk count equally. The Mavina's belt has 40% faster run walk. This one is not perfect because it only has 13 mana steal instead of 14, but that doesn't matter because she doesn't kill monsters. So then a mana after each kill ring, which serves no purpose, and another one, this one with 14 magic find, which again serves no purpose here. Here I have a shield with Iron Maiden. This is simply to remind me that these exist in case I ever want Iron Maiden charges. And here I have a dagger with lower resist charges. Again, this is just to show me that they exist. I was unaware that I could shop daggers until recently with lower resist charges, and so it may be that I want to make a sorceress to farm Duriel in 1.10a instead of a barbarian and use these lower resist charges. 40 fast run walk on the boots, and then a whole bunch of fast run walk small charms. Let's see, are any of these any good? I don't care about the second affix for her. I just care that they have run walk. Let's see, anything here? No, she doesn't have anything good. The interesting thing for me here, besides all of them being 3% faster run walk, is the JF. Yes, I like doing that kind of thing with my charms. The switch is left from when she was actually trying to kill monsters long ago, before I gave up on killing monsters with her. The original purpose was that she would be a Lightning Fury Amazon with high crushing blow, and it will look something like this. Because in 1.07, the Lightning Fury, each bolt carries the crushing blow, and so it can kill things very quickly. The problem that I ran into is any mobs that are both lightning immune and physical immune are extremely difficult to kill, and so ultimately I gave up on both of these characters. PewPew, because, you know, the name is because of like the big explosions and lots of bolts, and here we go again because she was basically trying to do what this one did but different, and the result was the same, that I don't like Lightning Fury. It does work really well in cows, but I personally strongly dislike running cows. So here we have, let's see, 40, 40, 30, that's what? 110, 140, 190. 32 times 3, 96. So 286 faster run walk. So the way that she could be improved, first of all, she could be improved by being a barbarian with maxed increased speed, which would do something like 44 or 45 more run walk. Uh, Secondly, there is a sword that I do not have that does 20% faster run walk. And then if she were a barbarian instead, you could have two of those for a total of 40 more run walk. And if she were a barbarian, the +1 skill, the SOJ, and the SOJ would add to increased speed, giving a total of about one or two more faster run walk. And then instead of Valkyrie Wing, a barbarian could wear a coronet with +3 to masteries and a 30 run walk. So then you would get, um, another one or two run walk from the masteries. So altogether, that would be like 85 or 90 more faster run walk than the Amazon has, and which would, be very significant.
Good day.
Why haven't I done that? Just can't be bothered. I dislike questing. I dislike rushing, and so I just haven't done either one to replace her yet. I think that's about it. I can show you. I have one pelt that does +6 hurricane. So let's see if I can find it. I probably should have gone and found this already. Where's needs sockets? Any armor, helms, pelts, not primal. A lot of these I'm going to end up throwing away because I was collecting everything that did +5 or +6, and I don't do that anymore. So here's a +5 to hurricane, 2 elemental, 3 hurricanes, usable at level 30. This program, Atma, does not always display the level requirement accurately because it doesn't know the level requirement of prefixes. So it only knows the item and the suffixes. But in this particular case, level 30 is correct. Here's another, just a very generic +5 hurricane. Let's see, here's another +5 hurricane, super generic, plus mana per character level. I have several +5 tornado ones and +6 tornado ones. I don't personally care about tornado, but I know it's a thing that people care about. So like here, 3 tornado, 3 elemental, and then it could, in theory, it could get 3 sockets from Larzuk. There's a 5 hurricane with a +1 grizzly. So if none of my +6 hurricane ones get 3 sockets, this would be a good alternate. Because the +1 grizzly saves some skill points in the summoner tree to get the summon. Let's see, here's another +5 hurricane with also +5 tornado. So this would be a pretty decent alternate as well. Let's see. Two druid, 3 tornado. No. Another 2 druid, 3 tornado. So yeah, lots and lots of shopping and lots of mildly interesting results. Here, this is probably one of my favorite alternates. So alternate meaning it's only +5 hurricane, 3 hurricane, 2 druid skills, and then life and mana based on character level. Probably, like in practice, the +1 grizzly hat is better than this one, but I just, for whatever reason, I really enjoy that suffix, even though it's not actually very good. I do always purchase +6 to any level 30 skill, and that's kind of how I gauge how far along I am. And I have like 0 to 2 of each level 30 skill with +6 on it. there it is, 6 hurricanes. So this is my only +6 hurricane. 3 elementals, 3 hurricanes, 2 Armageddons. I wouldn't use the Armageddon with it, but you know it's cool, I guess. You can see here, I bought this. It's an Alpha Helm. Elzix is able to upgrade the tier from like Wolf Head to Alpha Helm to Blood Spirit. He also will very occasionally show Griffin headdresses and hawk helms, and then extremely rarely he'll show goat heads, whatever those ones are called, antlers, I guess. So like this is the main thing that she hunts for. Once I have 3 of them, I'm gonna rush a whole bunch of guys, pick all the hats that I actually am interested in seeing, and go on a socket bonanza. That's pretty much it. You know, and at the same time, I would go ahead and socket all the armors and stuff that I got along with it. So I might go ahead and make a barbarian to replace her at some point. But I'd say less than 50% chance. I'm happy with her. Yeah, that's it. So that's PewPew, who she is, how she started, you know, as a Javazon that I gave up on. Maxed Pierce. I tried putting a point and strafe, and I found out that, you know, even at high levels, strafe does not have a minimum number of arrows higher than 1. So if there's only 1 enemy, a level 20 strafe will only shoot 1 arrow. Multi-shot can be really strong here if you have lots of crushing blow and also a bow with a lot of damage, which I do not have. The plus damage charms, so plus maximum or minimum damage charm sets that I have, do not apply to ranged attacks. So the bows do not gain the plus to maximum damage on charms. So the bow itself has to have a lot of damage. And for that reason, my attempts at making a Lightning Fury / multi-shot Amazon have failed. Unlucky. All right, thank you for watching, and that's another one of my characters.